this video, as you have seen by the title, I'm gonna be sharing my analytics on like how much YouTube paid me on the month of May, which is my first month monetized on YouTube. So I'm just gonna take you straight into the analytics, into like the back end of my studio, show you the views that I got and like how much I really made in the month of May. So make sure you like subscribed, join the family. If you're like a content creator, you're aspiring to be one, this is the channel for you. This is where I share my journeys, experiences, the insights, the lessons, and like everything content creation. So make sure you are part of the creator classmates, because this is the place to be. So without much ado, without wasting much of your time, let us just go straight into the analytics of my month of May 2025. So welcome to my YouTube studio. This is how it looks like. This YouTube studio is used, it's an app. You can have it as an app on your phone, but in this case it's on my laptop, so I can just access it from my page. But basically it's for content creators. So if you're a content creator, you can check your analytics on your YouTube studio. You have like your dashboard, your analytics, your community, your languages, your settings, like everything about your channel is found in your YouTube studio if you're a creator. So today we're checking on the analytics, and we want to check on the month of May. So I had already set like the period. You can just come here, you can check for the past 7 days, 28 days, 90, whichever time period you want to check. And for us, I had selected May, from the 1st of May to 31st of May, because that is what we're looking at today. Now this is my overview. When I'm on my overview, I see the amount of views I got that month, the watch time in hours that I got that month, the subscribers that I got that month, and the revenue. So for the views, I got 424.8k views, and it tells you that this is the total views for the selected date range. So for the month of May, I had 424k views, I had 2,000 subscribers, and I had 2.5k, sorry, I had 2,000 watch hours, and I had 2.5k subscribers. So these are like the number of people who subscribed to me in that month of May. And the estimated revenue is here. We'll get to that. We'll get to the revenue, but first let's check on my content and see which content was I putting out at that period and which ones were performing. So from my overview, from my content, we can see that all of them, so I can like come here and say like all. Let's see what all the contents were. So when I say all, I see like I had new subscribers. From my shorts, I got 59.6k subscribers. From my live streams, I got 136.2k subs. And from my videos, I got 244 subscribers. Okay, watch this. Remember, just this is important, so just let's see it. So for the month of May, most of my subscribers were actually from my live streams, 136.2, followed by my YouTube shorts, because I was also putting out a lot of YouTube shorts. And see how many few subscribers I got from like my videos. My videos only attracted 244, which is like a very small percentage compared to the rest. Okay, that is important because that is going to reflect in your revenue. For my regular subscribers, they're just there like, how do I have only 2 regular subscribers? I don't even know how that is possible. But basically, two regular subscribers are like the people who came back, who've already subscribed and like they come back. These are the viewers. These are my new viewers, and this was my regular viewers, and now we're looking at the subscriber count. So what brings us to the 2.5k subs is this: the 477 from my shorts, 2.5k from my live streams, and videos 12 subscribers. Apparently, at this period of May, my live streams, I was doing like a lot of live streams, and as you can see, I had like a lot of new viewers on my live streams, and also I had a lot of new subscribers from my live streams. 2.5k subs came from my live streams alone, just live streams. I think my live streams is actually what monetized my channel, because as you can see, like I have most of my viewers and like subscribers are from like just the live streams alone. So that is to tell you, your live streams are equally important. If you like work on your live streams, they can like get you the subscribers and like the watch hours and everything. Now that was like all of them when we look at all of them. But when we come to like the videos, which gave us the least amount, I had 1.1k views on my videos that month. I had 22.5k impressions. Impressions is like the number of people who see your content and they will either click on it or like swipe away. Like basically it's like the number of times you've appeared on a For You page. So when people went on their For You page, 22.5k people saw me and 1.1k watched. Okay, and my impression click-through rate is 3.3%. So like out of these people who had impressions, 3.3% is what will give you this 1.1k. Okay, so out of these ones who saw my thumbnail, because it's the thumbnail they look at, 1.1k watched. So when you see something like this, it tells you there's a problem between converting the impressions into views, and most of the time you'll find it's your thumbnail, because before anybody clicks on your video, the first thing they see is the thumbnail. So if your thumbnails are not the best, and actually my thumbnails were like not the very best, because you know there was a lot on my plate, so I managed to get 1.1k views from my videos, and the average view duration was 1 minute 57 seconds. Like, it's actually very low considering like the videos I do are usually like over 8 minutes. I feel like 1.57 is like quite low, but it's okay. Let's move on to the shorts. Now we come to the shorts. For the shorts, I had 231.5k views. The shorts are really performing well, unlike the videos which just had like 1.1k. Now my shorts have 231.5 thousand views. Engaged views are 91.7. Engaged views are like the views that engaged with your content. Maybe they commented, they liked, maybe they like watched a couple times before swiping away. Like they took time to engage on your content. At 91.7k. I had 3.7 thousand likes and 477 new subscribers from my shorts in the month of May. That is good. Let's go to my lives. For my lives, I had 192.2k views. Okay, so the shorts have more views than the live, because the shorts is 231, and for like the live it's just 192k, but that is still good. The impressions are high, 53.4k. The impression click-through rate is extremely high. It's like 9%. This is very good. My impression click-through rate is 9% compared to the shorts, which were like, okay, the shorts didn't have, but the videos had 3.3. Okay, so let's just go back to the live streams. Those are my live streams. So as you can see, like even from my chart, this time I was doing like a lot of live streams, and I think this was like the highest live stream that month according to the chart. This month, it was May 3rd, and I had 28,970 views. So this was my highest. This day I had like a lot of views, and this day as well, May 10th, I had like a lot of views. I had 22,150. This was May 15th. So the good thing about your analytics is like you actually get to see like analytics for like every day. Like, see, this day, this was a different day. I think this was my lowest. I only had 80. I think this day I didn't do a live stream, because this is live streams we're talking about. Also, when you have done your live streams and you like post them on YouTube, and like you're done, let's say you're done with your live stream, it still remains there unless you like delete it or make it private, so people can still watch. So as you see here, 80 people watched. Actually 80 people here watched. This is probably a previous live stream, because that day I didn't do a live stream. You see even here 56. These are like the days I didn't do a live stream, but still 56 people clicked on my live streams. You see what I'm saying? 23. Okay, so that's good. My posts, I didn't have any posts. I didn't post anything like as a post on YouTube. Posts on YouTube are like not videos, but like pictures. You can like post pictures, those become posts, or you can like write something. alongside, but I didn't post anything as post that time. So that was all. So for my content, we have like gone, we've checked the videos, we've checked the shorts, we've checked the lives, and there were no posts. So let's go back, let's go to the audience, let's check who was watching my video at that time. My monthly audience was 187.2k. This is very good. So 187,000 people watched me this month of May, and I made 2.5k subscribers. That is amazing. And this is my chart. You can see my chart on how many I'm making. So you can see on this day, these are like my views, 200 and, but on this month you can see like my views were basically like, it's like a line, it's not a curve. Sometimes you see it as a curve, but in this case it's more of a plateau. It's like a plateau, because I was really consistent actually this month of May, and I had just monetized my channel. I was excited. I was starting to see the dollars in my account, and I was really motivated, as you can see. I had like lots of views that month. Anyway, now on to the part that we've been waiting for the most. Okay, back to the audience. Before we get away from the audience, you can see that we have like the audience. It gives us like the information on the audience that are watching the videos in the month of May. So I had 91.9% were new subscribers. So most of the viewers were new to my channel. Casual are like 8.1. Casual are the ones who just watch like once in a while. They come, they disappear. Those are casual. Yeah, and then the regular 0.1, very few. Popular with a different audience. These were like the most popular like content that I put out. This was the most popular content. So for my new subscribers, for my new viewers or my new audience, this was what was most popular for them. So my live stream, this was a live stream. It had 28.2k new ones. This was a short. I was saying thank you for 7,000 subscribers. That was the month of May. Oh my god. We've come a long way. This gave me like 21.4k new subscribers. How did I do? This was a short, and this was a live stream, and this was a live stream. So for that month, my shorts and my live streams were actually performing very well. I'm grateful. And then it will also give me like videos growing your audience. So like this, which videos are like the ones growing my audience the most? See, so there's this video, but now this is just giving me for like the last 90 days. We're not interested in this. This is the last 90 days, but mostly it's just shorts. When you're also on your audience tab, this page, when you're like on your audience tab, you can see even the channels that your audience are watching. You see, it shows me like the channels that my audience are watching for like now the last 28 days. You know why this is important? This is important because if you want to create content, you can go to these pages which your audience are watching and like see what is there, and then try to see what is similar between your page and their page, or maybe you can take some lessons from them, because your audience are watching that page. So personally, when I usually see like the audience, the pages, the channels that my audience watches, I like to go and look at those channels and see if there's something I can learn from them as well, because we share the same audience. So here for my trends for the month of May, when you come on trends on your channel analytics, when you like check on trends like that, yeah, it gives you like what is trending. It gives you ideas for your next video. For example, what people are looking for. So now people are looking for how to monetize a YouTube channel, how to earn from YouTube. So you can maybe make a video around these topics, because these are what is trending. These are the trends. That's why I'm saying it's really important. It's really important to like check on these trends. Sometimes you want to create a video, but you're not sure if it's like gonna perform well. But if you come to your channel, you can see what most of your audience are watching. So most of my audience are watching meditations, monetize, YouTube, monetization, eligibility. I think what was trending this time was like YouTube monetization. which was good, even though I was not making content on that topic. But like, it's good to check your own analytics studio and see what people are looking for. It could give you ideas on your next content. Now on to what we've been waiting for the most. Like, I know this is like what you came for. This is probably why you watched this video. So let's see how much revenue I made, and we're also going to see like where we got that revenue from. We got like revenue from AdSense, watch page ads. Yeah, we got them from short feed ads, we got them from memberships and supers and gifts. Now, which one of these do you think performed the best? First of all, this is going to like shock you. This is going to shock you in one way or another, because it might not be the one you expect that is performing that's performing. Okay, so let's just go straight to my watch page ads. For my watch page ads, I made a total lump sum of $9.87. First of all, this to you might look like, it's just $9. Yeah, it's not much. But it was my first dollar in my account. Like, this was the first time I saw this dollar sign like on my page. Like, I was like happy, man. Like when I got my first $0.1, like, oh my god, it's happening, it's real. And yeah, it's real. So for my watch page ads, these are like just ads that are like on my long form content, on my videos or on my live streams after I've posted them as videos. And to be honest, my watch page ads were not performing very well. And I think also that was because I was not posting a lot of videos at the time. At the time, I was more focused on my live streams and my shorts, because those were the ones that were giving me results. They were performing. When you're a content creator and you're like seeing that maybe your shorts are performing better, you tend to like just put more effort where like you're seeing results. Okay, so for me, I don't think I posted much long form content, so I only got $9.87 for my watch page ads for my first month monetized. And then onto my shorts. How much did I make from my shorts? I only made $16. Imagine $16 for all those views you've seen on my shorts. I made $16.15. This was, I think, my highest. I made $1 on average. This was on May 6th, May 15th, sorry. So on May 15th, I made like $1. On this day, $1, 0.65, 0.66, 1.38. I think this was the highest. Yeah, 0.8. So it varies between 0.6 to 1. This month, my YouTube shorts were varying from 0.6 to like 1.38. But I need you to also know that shorts, the RPM for shorts is like quite low. So for you to make like good money from your shorts, you would need to like have some videos going viral. Like, the more your videos go viral, the more money you'll make, because the shorts, the how much they pay you, the RPM for your shorts is quite lower than your watch page ads. Okay, so far we've just made $16 on my shorts and like $9 on my watch page. Okay, that is nice. Let's go to memberships. Now from my memberships, I made $24.54. And as you can see from my chart here, it was 0. There was no member. I got my first member on May 10th. This was a member who joined, there's a package for like $8. I have 3 packages for memberships. So I think this is the highest package. So for the highest package, you just get like $8. It's not much, but it's something. On this day, I got 2.5. I think this is like the lowest. This is like the lowest membership pack. It goes for $2.5, and the medium pack goes for $3.49. So that's how much I made from my memberships. And on this day, I made $10.38 from memberships. That is very interesting, because I'm gonna tell you what happened on that day, on May 30th. So while I was on one of my live streams, somebody came along and they gifted memberships to the people who are like subscribed to my channel. So you can gift memberships, or somebody can gift memberships. Like instead of somebody giving you like a super chat or a super sticker, they can gift memberships. So if you have memberships enrolled or rolled out, they pay for like maybe 2 people, 3 people, or 5 random people. So on this day, somebody paid memberships for a few people. So I got like, that was my highest from memberships. And something very interesting, I think many creators ignore, like when you get monetized on YouTube, you have all these ways of making money. You can make money through watch page ads, that is like the long form content. You can make money from short feeds. You can make money from memberships. You can make money from supers. Like, don't limit yourself. Like, you see these memberships, if I didn't have membership packs, I wouldn't have gotten this money. Like, I wouldn't have gotten $24.54. You see, so when you don't when you ignore your memberships, even if you have nothing posted on your memberships yet, just have the packages. Because if you don't have the packages, this person here who wants to come and gift you memberships cannot gift you memberships if you do not have memberships. Does that make sense? If you don't have memberships, then they don't have that option of gifting memberships. So maybe they wanted to like support you, but they wanted to gift memberships because they don't want to send you a super chat or a super sticker. See, so if you're a content creator and you're like monetized on YouTube, make use of all those forms of making money. Even if you don't have anything to post on your memberships yet, just have them there. You just never know. One day God is gonna send a good Samaritan your way. Just have them there. It's good to have them there, okay? So my memberships made me 24.54. It was actually higher than my shorts. It's higher than my shorts, and it's higher than my watch page ads. So we're done with that. We're done with the memberships. Now on to the supers. And this is very interesting because this was actually very eye-opening for me, considering this was my first time monetized on YouTube. So I was looking at supers. Do you know how much I made from supers? Look at that. I made 210.26 just from supers and gifts. Supers and gifts are like you get this when you're doing a live stream. For you to get supers and gifts, you have to like do a live stream, or somebody can also super chat you, maybe in a comment on a video or something. But for me, most of these, all of them actually, were from my live streams. So when I was doing a live stream, somebody would like send a super chat or send a gift, and in total they came to 210. It's actually I don't know how many times higher than my watch page and my shorts and all of these combined. It's higher than all the other ways I can make money combined. And this was my highest day. This was May 10th. I made $57 in one live stream. Do you guys know how excited I was this day? Imagine when you just join a live stream and you're like at zero, and then boom, somebody just super chats you. And something interesting about super chats is when they happen, they just happen, and like one person will send, and before you know it, somebody else will be motivated to super chat you or to gift you. On this day, I made $18 on super chats and gifts. And then that was my highest. Some days I make zero. You see, like that day, I made zero. Sometimes you can even do a live stream and not make anything. It's not like guaranteed that you're going to make money. That's on super chats. Super chats and super and gifts are like, they're not so reliable because it's dependent upon somebody else giving you. So some days you do a live stream and you like get just 0.8 like that. $13. Some days are just zero. Some days are good. $32. Wow, I made $32 on this day, and on the next I made $24, and the next zero. So when you sum them up all together, I had 69 purchases. Purchases are simply like how many times I got super chatted or gifts. So I got super chats and gifts, a total of 69 of them, and that gave me $210.26. So that is to tell you that for the month of May, most of my income came from my supers, and this came from me doing live streams. So most of my income on the month of May was from my live streams, followed by my memberships, followed by my shorts, and then lastly my watch page ads. Watch page ads pay if you have like a big audience that watches your long form content without skipping the ads. Because you could have like a large audience watching, but they're skipping the ads. Then that means you're not getting anything. Anyway, let us go now to the overall. Overall of all of this combined, how much did I make on YouTube for the month of May, which was my first month? And I was so excited every day to check my page because, you know, anyway, overall, I made a total of $260.82 for the month of May 2025. This is summing all of these, all of the watch page ads, shorts, memberships, supers. It is summing all of them. And I made 260.82. My best day was May 10th. I made $66 on May 10th. That was my best day. I made $37 on May 23rd as well. Those were good days. May 15th. And this was May 3rd. This chart is very helpful because from a glance, you can see like how much you're making each day. Just from a glance. You can already tell this was my highest day. This was like 0. This was like, I didn't make anything here. It was just low like that. For my first month, I think this was good. I made my first money on YouTube and it was 260.82. This really motivated me. I was smiling. I was happy. It was my first paycheck. But something else important to note, by the way. Something that's important to note, this $260 is not exactly what is going to come to your account when you check your account, because you still have to pay tax. You still have to pay like withholding tax for the US if you have like US audience. If a portion of your audience, actually from all of them, all the money you make from your US citizens or your US audience is subject to withholding tax. So we pay tax for like your audience. If your audience is from the Europe or like US, you're gonna pay withholding tax to the country. So this 260 was like, there was like tax in between here. So I paid tax for US for my withholding tax. And I also paid tax for my own country in my bank. Like when the money comes to my bank, I have to submit my tax info. But still, overall, for first time on YouTube, this was very good. I don't know about you. I don't know if 260 is like a lot or a little. It depends with like where you are again. Because for me, who has like the exchange rate is like high and in favor of me at this point, it's good because when I convert the money to my Kenyan shilling, it's like a good amount. So I think that makes the end of the video because we're just doing the analytics for the month of May. We're gonna do an analytics for each month. So if you want to like have an estimate of how your own page would look like, or like how much you'd make on YouTube, this is our overview. Basically, it sums up the views, the watch time, the subscribers, and the estimated revenue that I made that month. So if you want to like have a real view of like my analytics and how my channel is performing each month, make sure you're subscribed, because each month I'll be posting like raw and filtered analytics on YouTube page, because not many people actually share their analytics for fear of I don't know what. But for me, I think it's good to like share everything, like the beautiful, the dark, the cloudy, and like so that people make like an informed decision. So you tell me if you think like this amount is a reasonable amount for first month on YouTube. But it was amazing for me. It was good to finally get something, because I had been posting for months and I was not getting anything. So for me, it was a big celebration when I got my first paycheck. And this is how much I made in the month of May, which was my first month monetized on YouTube. See you on my next video where I'll be sharing my analytics for the month of June. And see you also on the other ones that are coming up. So make sure you're subscribed. Watch my video, leave a comment, like, and tell me what you've learned from this video. If you're a new creator who's like trying to learn and grow on YouTube, tell me if this video was helpful, and you can also tell me what next you'd like me to talk about on my channel. Thank you and see you around.